All right, guys. So today, we didn't do much. For me, there was mostly one trade that was kind of worked out, and I think I walked everyone through that trade. And I was pretty occupied pre-market, so I missed the Baba news, but we'll talk about that as well. So the first thing when we come in the market in the morning, we do the same thing we do every day, right? We draw our levels on SPY, NASDAQ, and we see what's the market doing. Is it gapping down? It's gapping up. What are the EMA clouds telling us? So first thing that we saw in the morning was, right, so this was our SPY. So SPY was gapped down, but it reclaimed the bullish EMAs, right? You see this here. So it reclaimed the bullish EMAs, and then there was a resistance. This was the resistance. Then it created another resistance on the first 10-minute chart. So 1 second. Sorry, my son was there. So it created this resistance, and we had our morning levels, and then we had our pre-market level. We had this level, and we had this level. Similarly, we had a level here on NASDAQ, QQQ, and pre-market highs, pre-market lows, which I can, if I want to extend, I can extend it here, but I also wanted to know this level, right? So this level was here pre-market, because you see the 10-minute candles, they were showing us that support here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So when this candle shows us a support, you know that these are the levels we can trade off. So we drew our levels, right? I personally didn't look at much this morning, right? My main focus was initially Netflix as well, because Netflix from yesterday, it was chopping, 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 but I missed it. So my focus today on Netflix was this. I wanted to see, does it reclaim the bullish EMA cloud, or it does not reclaim the bullish EMA cloud? So I wanted to, maybe short it and see. If you see here, I can go to a 1 hour chart, then you get more clarity, right? So as I always say, we need to look at our 1 hour chart. So look at the 1 hour chart. So Netflix, to me, it wants to curl. And when it curls, we'll take the long trade. But let it show us the trend, right? Because it has a solid support 400 as well. But more it consolidates, more the chance that it can reverse. So anyways, so Netflix was on my watch list. I didn't do much with Netflix. We'll talk about Tesla as well. So let's see what we said. SPY and Nasdaq both over EMA clouds to open, right? So our deduction was right at open. And what did we say? Tesla. So Tesla, why did we pick the Tesla today? Because you see this pre-market level right here, right here, right here. So Tesla was showing that pre-market level. I didn't even need to go to the 1 hour or daily level. This was because it was showing me support here, and it was showing me the EMA cloud reversal here, right? So it was showing me that. So that's why I said Tesla 258. So here was my alert. By the way, let me see. So I'll show you what I'm doing these days, what I'm incorporating in our new server about this Tesla. Yeah. So if you see, oh, dang it. 1 second, sorry. Let's go. There you go. So let's see. So I was going to show the price alerts that I make, that tells me, so that I know when a level is like a breaking, or it's coming, or what's it doing. So yeah, maybe I can show it now, right? Let's see. So you see Tesla had a price alerts, Tesla breaking 258, Tesla breaking 250. And I had all these price alerts which tell me that it's a bullish pivot. So Tesla was, Tesla was 258 was our bullish price and 254 was our risk, right? This was the risk. Why was this the risk? Because this was pre-market support. So so as I always say, you can add a starter. You can add a starter in anticipation of the trend to, of the trend to start. So we added, what did we add, right? So we added shares, and then I think we were on 260C. Let's see. Yeah. So risk levels is 254, high of the day break 260C, right? So that's what we were in. And for the shares, the risk was, if you take this breakout, your risk was almost $4, right? If you don't really want to $4, you can have the risk of the 10-minute lows at 256 because the 10-minute held here and half of the morning range. That's what I do, right? So we said, okay, so that's why. Okay, let me just filter by Tesla so that we know. Okay. So Tesla. It's not filtering. Yeah, okay, let's leave. So anyway, so when it started breaking there, I was showing it on live stream. I said we can hold the Tesla or add more into it because it was holding this 5 EMA cloud trend. Right. So BBIG was our another trade. We'll discuss that later. And so basically that's what it, guys. So Tesla, all we had to do was ride the trend, right? So we were locking on the way. It was $5. It went all the way to $12, 100% trade on the 560C. If you were trading shares, this, even if you risked 1 hour here, like I was talking about on my Sunday video, what was my setup? My setup was morning gap down reversal, over EMA cloud over pre-market highs. That was my setup. And how did I find conviction in that setup? Because SPY pulled back, held this level, held EMA clouds and trended. Nasdaq failed here. Nasdaq failed here, but it did not downtrend all day. It started to go sideways, and that meant that Tesla has the help from market that Tesla can keep going. So I did not focus on anything because Tesla was working on for us. Additionally, Tesla had earning play. Tesla had earnings, so we know that investors are interested. So that's how we wrote it all the way. And I think I did say somewhere that we might get 270 on Tesla. See, yeah, Tesla we might get 270, right? And we did get our 270 target because it kept going. So that's how you grow your account. If you have a small account, one contract, $500, ideally one contract is not enough. You need to have 2-3 contracts so that you can scale out. Can everybody hear me? Yeah, I mean, others can hear me. Let me know if any issue. Okay, yeah, mostly everyone can hear me. Right. So that was it once. Yeah. So this was the Tesla trade, right? So as I always say, I'm not telling you to buy. I'm telling you what I see, why I'm saying what targets I see, and what I'm doing, and it works, right? So when the trend is holding, you hold, you scale out, you take out some, you hold the rest. Look at this next leg. Flag was breaking. That's why I said next leg, right? So Tesla, this is your Tesla option chart. You can see it, right? So you look at the Tesla option chart. So I set the price alerts on key levels. So this is the thing you have to find every day. And sometimes it doesn't work, like our meta today, right? I mean, I forgot about the trade, otherwise it would have worked nicely. So what would I say about Meta? Let's see what we talked about Meta. We talked about, okay, Meta short watch on bounce to 295 resistance. Especially if QQQ stays weak, we will buy 290p. So what did I do? Okay, so I was short on Tesla, on Meta earlier here. Sorry, yeah. So I was short here, right? So I was short here, and I did not cover anything here because I wanted to short on the bounce. And when it started bouncing, I covered back. I took a tiny loss, and I thought I will hit it again when it goes to my resistance. But I was tied up with my Tesla trade, and I did not put any price alert there. And guess what? Bounce to 295, bounce to 295, bounce to 295, rejected from EMA Cloud, traded back. This is what I say, risk reward. If you short here and you stop out here, that's wrong, because you shorted. If I'm shorting here, I'm hoping this to reject. But if so I have my risk here, right? Then if it goes here, I have this risk area, and then I have this risk area, EMA Clouds. And guess what? Other working trade, right? This was a setup that I clearly mentioned. So I took a scratch loss, no problem. I did good on Tesla. I'm fine with it because I forgot about the trade. But the point is, you guys should know why this trade would, and I'm sure in the room, a lot of people, they knew what I said, and they maybe put price alerts there and they shorted it under EMA Cloud, shorted it. Simple system, guys, simple system. Nothing. You don't need 20 indicators up for it. You just need what I say, your conviction of your repeated screen time, what your system tells you. Also, Meta on the daily, why wasn't trusted on Meta? Because the daily I could see this resistance rejecting, which has been historical rejected, and 300 is a big resistance, right? So 300 is always the big resistance. You could have swing short Tesla. Remember I talked about on my video about 300 on Tesla, that bullish over, bearish under. Imagine if you swing shorted Tesla from 300, right? I don't anymore swing short, but 300, simple concept, setup, working setup. So, okay. So that was that, guys. Before I go to BBIG, let me talk about Roblox. So I tweeted yesterday, I took a loss. That's why you take a loss, because this was my level. These candle highs, this was my level. I took a stop here. I saved myself a lot of pain. I can always re-enter, right? So just wanted to mention it, right? Revolux, grad, we stopped out. Okay, yeah, the SPY was little heavy there when that thing came out, but it held EMA, so that's fine. So BBIG was our penny trade, pretty good. Yeah. So BBIG, I drew my level. I'm not going to go through all my comments, but I think it was pretty clear when we talked about BBG. Let's see. So BBIG, great from everybody. From Manpreet, yeah, Manpreet was big on that call. Nicely done. So I like the daily, right? So because the daily, it's so bullish. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, look at the reversal, EMA Cloud reversal, right? So that's why I said daily is crazy, because I need to like the daily chart, right? So, when I was in the morning, that was morning when I said daily is crazy. And then we talked about, the options. And then I said 561 levels because I drew my levels on BBIG right here. So I think few of you guys were trading 5 calls, and they, they just doubled quickly. They were illiquid. The problem with these small cap is the options are illiquid. So you need to be very smart, and you need to be good managing those. So you can't oversize in these illiquid options. So target was, these were the targets, guys. How did I draw the targets? 480, 561 was my target here because of this previous candle, right? That's why my target was 561, and then my target was 640. But we don't have to meet the targets every time. But our point is, we should scale out. We should scale out. We should be not let our green trade turn red. Because if you just keep waiting on the target and you're not even taking some profit, that's a problem, right? Targets don't meet every time. You have to, scale out, right? If we were adding the 5 psychological break, take half out, move the stops up, take more 1/4 out here, and then leave the last piece as long as the trend holds. Leave the last piece till intraday, maybe this level, right? Or 5 level. So mine was 5. I knew when 5 doesn't hold, it's down, right? But guess what? It held the EM 3450 EMA clouds and it squeezed after hours, right? So you can see that squeezed after hours. So that was nice setup. We did not trade today, but this is usually a midday squeeze. Remember this setup, low floats, midday reversal. A stock goes sideways, stays over 3450 EMA cloud, high chances of breaking the resistance, it can squeeze. Screenshot this. This is a setup you will see again and again. It has 3-4 variables, and the high float, the low floater mover of the day, sideways, end of the day holding EMA clouds, squeeze over the resistance. So good setup. So that was that, guys. What else? Yeah, I mean, our MS swing from few days keeps going. Banks are strong. I did mention wall today at 50 bucks coming, and then it did go, keeps going. We talked about our KRE, the regional banks, it keeps going. I need to talk about one of the tickers. Okay, NEO. NEO, we almost topped out, right? What was our risk? If anybody who listens to my other video, so yeah, I will post it on YouTube, guys. Same as my channel, it'll go there. So you see, I had a price alert here because this was my stop. I was going to stop out. If today NEO fell down, I was out. I don't care, man. I'm just out because my price alerts went out. But good for us, NEO went ham today, because we had defined risk, and now we just hold it for our next targets. So hopefully this keeps going. So yeah, Tesla was good, MS was good. Let's talk about Baba, right? So Baba, guys, that's on me today. I was, I need to, I'm busy, so I can't get up early because working late, some stuff. But if I was up and if I had read the news on Baba on time, this was a perfect setup today. Funny part is I talked about Baba in my Sunday video. We were talking about the risk rewards, and today it went. So very impressive move. We started talking about Baba as soon as we saw that. And I think few of us just scalped a little bit because once you are chasing, you can only scalp with 1/3 port size. Look at it. It never really gave me an entry. If I added here and I sold here, then that's like, it's a scalp or it's against the setup, right? What if I went full size, right? I can't. Maybe I can go 1/3. If I buy like 5,000 shares, I'll buy just 1,000 shares because I give it a room to pull back, right? So it kept going. I think I said it should go to 97. Yeah. So I said 97, no resistance over 97 and rejected from 97. And, so metal 97. And then it didn't really give any trade rest of the day. So, yeah. So that was it, guys. I mean, I think a lot to learn today as well. You don't really need to chase 20 plays. You don't really need to chase 20 plays. You don't really need alerts on 20 plays. Just focus on 1-2 plays which you are confident. It's your setup. I don't even look at anything, right? When I'm in room, when we are talking to everyone in a group, I don't even look at like who is trading what is running, who is making so much on the options. I just focus on what I am in. And that's what you guys should do because, take an idea, see what setups you like, and then just trade them, So, okay, I can take some questions on Zoom or wherever you guys want to post the questions. Yep. No Discord. No Discord. I mean, 5 Rivers is there for education, but for my live community, I'm in a private community that we moved to private. So yeah, 270 targets. Okay. Usually how I do is I go by the whole numbers. When a certain level starts to break out, then I use the multiples of fives. It always works, right? 270, 265. Yeah, it gives, it's not, hard and fast rule, but it usually works. Okay. I mean, we never know, but when a key, usually when this happens, like a range, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then up, usually we will get a trend. But nobody could have predicted that Tesla could go straight up today. Only thing we can see is each pullback is being held. One, go, pull back, go, pull back, go, pull back. So that's all we can focus on, and then we can let our trade work. So yeah, oh yeah, there was this trade in the morning, didn't kind of work out. What was it? Took, tried to take long here, went here, came back, went here, and then when the trade doesn't work after certain time, just get out. Took a scratch loss out. Because if you have a plan, that plan has to start showing up quickly, right? You can't sit in a play where it's going sideways for a long time, unless you are, of course, a long-term investor in some daily chart or weekly chart, right? So yeah, so that was okay. That was like nothing bad. So I'm going to do a recap later. I'm going to go through all the winning swings. I'll make another videos offline and just put it. You can see why all our swings that worked, right? So PayPal, right? So PayPal swing worked. Why? Because it was a nice setup, right? This reversal setup. Why was it? So we had our Airbnb. Why did this swing work? Look, we talked about it again and again. So if you have a bigger picture of any chart, guys, you can nail the swings. You don't need anybody. You can nail them yourself. There was no magic formula here. Simple. Rejected, rejected, rejected. Support, support, support. Rejected, rejected. Breakout, breakout, breakout. Simple swing. Risk on the candles you are trading. Okay. Look at the candles. If you are trading daily candles, look at where the support is. If you're trading intraday 10-minute, look at 1 hour and 10-minute. So that's how you have to risk. So today somebody asked me about Disney because I took loss on Disney and I'm not interested to get back until it shows me something, because it's been behaving as a POS anyways. I don't know why a lot of people were back in Disney. I know if it holds 87, there's a chance we can get back, but I mean, it's not showing me anything to get back right now. See, another weakness, another weakness. They're much better trades, guys. I personally believe we keep eyes on Baba now. Any pullback, we keep eyes on Baba. So, okay, we stopped out of this swing. Remember, guys, stopped out here. Good stop, right? Keeps pulling back. Always stop out, respect. Okay, so Rivian still hold. I think we will get our 26 magnet breakout. Okay, so lift is still in play. Nothing happened there. As long as daily chart is intact, you are fine. Neo already talked about. So maybe let's see what. Maybe we get back in DKNG there. We'll see. CVNA, the mega win. Even the CVNA, look at this swing, guys. Look at this swing. Just beauty, right? So we will wait for the best setups. We are not in rush for other swings. Although I like China names. Let's see what the China names are like. PDD is good. Yeah, PDD is setting up, guys. I'll keep some price alerts. Yeah. Yeah, China names, guys. We'll keep watch on it. Yeah, Bitcoin, man, Bitcoin. We did good, and now all Bitcoin is just getting killed, man. Just getting killed. Bitcoin is not even doing anything right now. I think it'll come back. We'll see. Yeah, I don't like, see this level. hopefully if this held, then we could have another chance. Now it can pull back to 28, maybe the 2021 EMA, and then maybe it goes, right? So we just have to wait it out, see how it does. Yes, you know, in the community, so yeah, we were on our community again. You know, our community was running, we were free for 6 months. You know, it's a private community. Now it's behind a paywall because I have hundreds of features there. So whoever wants to join to learn can join, right? If you want buy sell alerts, don't join. Simple as that. Nobody forced you to join, but yes, I have a bunch of features there going on right now. So, you know, so yeah, so I have the price alerts and all my support resistance price alerts will be going on there. Then I have the holds, and of course, you know, all the screens and everything. And yes, all the Twitter feed is going on there. So yeah, a lot of features, you know, one-stop shop. But yeah, but the point is, you can trade, you know, you just need to learn, just keep learning. Watch my YouTube recaps, go to my website, look at all the trade recaps that I'm posting from last 3-4 years. You will see the setups. And yes, and I will keep posting more of educational stuff on YouTube, and we'll keep going, right? But just don't make any hasty decisions. Make sure before you get trade any swing, there's a setup there. Don't get in blindly, and focus on 1 or 2 share trades. So, well, guys, that's it. The link, okay, I can post the link of the community. 1 second. Yeah, it's up to you. No, you know, but okay, any other questions? No questions. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I haven't been following oil, man. I'm not the best on the oil expert. But yeah, no Discord, no Discord. Yeah, 5 hours is there. My edu content is there, but I have moved a lot of my edu content on my website, ripstereducation.com. A lot of stuff is going on there, guys. You don't need anything. So, okay. All right, guys, if there is nothing, I'm going to end this call. See you guys all tomorrow. A good day, hopefully. Make sure every day one last thing, every day you wake up, don't wake up with mentality that, oh, I'm going to make a lot of money today, crazy money. Wake up and have a mentality, I'm not going to do stupid mistakes. I'm not going to lose money or throw away money. So every morning, wake up, have that mentality, and then you will, you will trade more process oriented and goal oriented. All right, guys, find your setups, kill it. See you guys tomorrow.